From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional real estate.
Hey, welcome in on a Wednesday night. Happy New Year here on the Fan Sports Network from the Thunderdome at Desert Hills High School. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster, high school basketball presented by the Boulevard. And we got a good one for you tonight. Desert Hills hosting the Pineview Panthers. Caden, should be a lot of fun.
Should be a lot of fun indeed. I'm excited for this matchup tonight. I have yet to see Desert Hills in person, so this is going to be a treat for me here being at the Thunderdome. But I've seen a good handful of Pineview. And, they are touted to be one of the top teams in the state, and I think for a very good reason. But, Desert Hills has shown a lot of improvement up to this point of the season as well. So I think we're in for a treat here tonight.
Yeah, Pineview comes in number 2 in the latest RPI. Some Coral Canyon coaches' comments. We had Coach Pat Amico on the show this morning. I said, Coach, are you happy with the preseason and where you're at going into the new year? He said, yes and no. He said, we're happy to be number 2 in the RPI. We're 9-4, but we've let some games slip in the second half against teams. As a coach, you always feel like you should win. So they'll try to flex their muscles tonight and get a big Region 9 win. This is a chance for Desert Hills, though, to kind of prove that they belong. Remember back to our media day, Caden, Pineview was picked as the preseason favorites. Thunder get them at home tonight, New Year, a chance for them to get to 2-2 in region play and maybe move up a couple notches from their number 15 spot in the latest IPR rankings.
I agree with you on that. I think that there's a really good opportunity here for Desert Hills at home to really just try to push the limit on what they are as a team and what they can be as we look forward to the rest of the region season going on through the month of January and into the first week of February. Because, once you get into the playoffs, the better seeded you can be, the better chances you have of at least going up to Weber State for the actual, for the tournament up there. And so right now where Desert Hills is ranked, that's a tough spot to be in. You want to try to get into that top 8 if you can. And that's definitely an uphill battle, but trying to get a win against a team like Pineview, that'll help boost you really, really well to try to get closer to that top 8 spot.
Yeah, you kind of think, okay, preseason's preseason. Now region kind of compartmentalize it. Preseason, region play, postseason. But these games are very meaningful. The RPI is better now that they've adopted the max prep system. Maybe still missing a few elements. Provo is number 1 in the latest RPI, but you're absolutely right. But at least if you stay in the top 16, at least you're getting a home game before you have to go up to bracket play. So going to be fun tonight. A lot of games. We're still not even once through. Some teams have played 4 region games. Some teams have played less. On the girls' side, it's even more lopsided. They're off tonight. They'll be back in action tomorrow. But for the record, Pineview comes in at 2-1 in region. Only lost to Crimson in a tight one. You were at that game, if I'm not mistaken.
I was not at that game.
Ben and Big E that did that game.
That's right.
Yeah. And then Desert Hills, obviously, 1-2 in region play.
Now, don't forget, this Pineview team had a little bit of a scare out in Hurricane a few weeks ago where they went into overtime. Hurricane had it all tied up with about 4 seconds left, and so they ended up getting fouled going to the free throw lines, and they were able to take the 2-point lead by knocking down a couple of free throws. Hurricane had a chance to win it at the buzzer, didn't go, but, they had their backs against the wall there, and they were able to come out of that one alive with the win. So, this is a team that's already facing adversity in region play where, hey, you have to show up every single night, and that game proved it. But, in games like what we have here tonight, we'll see because, both these teams went up to that Riverton tournament.
Yeah.
And Pineview did not fare very well at that tournament. Desert Hills did. Desert Hills played really well. Pineview lost a couple. So I think that when you look at it through that lens of how are they playing in non-region games, especially recently through the Christmas break, Pineview is ready to bounce back, but Desert Hills is riding high.
Now, Pineview has not been at full strength also. Ethan Ott's been out. Riker Summers been out. They've had some injuries. Their freshman, Riker Summer, retweaked his ankle in that Riverton tournament. So he's going to maybe test it out. I'm kind of watching him pregame to see. Coach Amico didn't really commit one way or the other how much he would play, if any, tonight. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. He's a sensational freshman, one of the best freshmen in the entire region. So that'll be a storyline. Ott hopefully will go tonight. He averages 5.3 points per game. Desert Hills should be fully healthy. They've got 4 guys in double figures if you count Colton Andrews at 9.9 points a game. He's a 10th lower, but they've got Arthur in double figures, and Tawaifa is in double figures, and Jack Openshaw is in double figures. So those are the guys that have been doing the scoring for Coach Chris Allred and the Desert Hills Thunder here inside of our Sport Court pregame show. Just a reminder, Sport Court can turn your backyard into the ultimate playground with their multi-purpose courts. And don't forget, if you have a senior with a 3.0 GPA, nominate them. If you're a coach, if you're a parent, players can nominate themselves. SportCourtofSouthernUtah.com or the FanSportsNetwork.com. And that's a $5,000 scholarship that we're going to give away this May to a local deserving student athlete. So thank you, Sport Court, for your partnership with Region 9 basketball here on the network. Caden and I will take a break. When we come back, we're going to dive in. We'll get you the keys to the game. We'll pick our star watch, some guys to ISO in, and we'll be paying close attention to tonight. And then, of course, the starting lineup and the tip. We're about a little less than 12 minutes away from the tip-off. JV game went a little bit long, so we're probably going to be about a 7-10 tip-off here as Desert Hills hosts the Pineview Panthers live on the Fan Sports Network.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to House of Jump, where gravity meets excitement. Jump, dunk, and dodge your way into a world of laughter and adrenaline. Whether you're a high-flying pro or just looking to defy gravity, House of Jump is where the thrill begins. Elevate your fun, slam dunk like a champion, and dodge obstacles with style. House of Jump is where every moment is a soaring adventure. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to our house, the House of Jump, or purchase Jump Time online at houseofjump.com.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's, happiness served daily on River Road.
Back here live in our Boulevard Home Game of the Week from the Thunderdome at Desert Hills, the 7-6 Thunder, 1-2 in region play, hosting the Pineview Panthers. They come in 9-4 overall and 2-1 in Region 9 action. First game of the new year for both these two schools. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster here inside of our Sport Court of Southern Utah pregame show. It's also built by Bucks Ace Hardware. And Caden, let's take a look at the keys to the game. Obviously, some big variables tonight. And let's break it down for our viewers and our listeners on the Fan Sports Network.
Yeah, first up, let's start with the Desert Hills Thunder here. First up, win rebounds. This is going to be one of those big things because, they don't necessarily do that, right? But you know what? You got a guy like Jack Openshaw. Now, the thing is, Jack's starting to stretch the floor a little more. He's not always down low when the shot goes up, but you got to make sure that everybody, all 5 guys out there on the floor, are crashing the boards, both on offense and defense. You want to try to win that rebound battle.
29-24 on average, +5 margin advantage Pineview in the rebounding tonight. That's why I think it's going to be important for Desert Hills. Even those guards going to have to crash.
That's right. Speaking of Openshaw, we talk about points in the paint with Openshaw. Now, he's starting to stretch out that game a little bit more, but it is going to be really important for him to get some scoring down low. That really comes down to the fact that there might be a little bit of a mismatch. I don't know if anybody's got as strong of a frame as Openshaw has, so it's going to be important that he gets the ball down low.
Yeah, and they like to run some stuff through him up at the top of the circle at the arc, which is fine, but you do have to find some entries for him and get him some stuff that's 15 feet and in, and then transition defense is going to be important. If Pineview wants to get out and run, stop and pop threes, Desert Hill's going to have to keep a hand in the face. Let's look at the Pineview keys to the game.
Absolutely. So first up is going to be team effort. You have great scorers on this team, especially someone like Jelani Ojegba, but everybody's going to have to get involved here. It's got to be Cooper Ranson doing his thing, Nate Tuller doing his thing as well. Plus, whoever else, right? Your starting lineup's going to be bringing it for sure, but sometimes you got to get some help from the guys off of the bench, whoever that may be. If it's going to be CJ Moody coming up or whoever, right? Make sure that the team as a whole is playing tough. All 5 guys out there on the floor, plus whoever's coming in off the bench, make sure that all 5 guys are just playing in tandem.
Ball pressure with the man-to-man defense. Coach Amico loves to run the man-to-man. Not to say he won't throw some zones out there, but if things are going well and the defense is providing a spark, then he'll probably stick man-to-man most of the night. And then the bench production. I think that's key for both teams. You get in a region play, the bench shortens up just a little bit.
You usually play about 6 or 7 guys, a night. Most teams will stick around that, but make sure that those couple of guys that are coming up, they're playing as well as the starters, right? You want to make sure that the 6th man is a true 6th man and just playing a good game of basketball.
All right, keys to the game. There you go. Brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department. Get out and play. Adult sports, youth sports. You can go stop by the rec center down on Flood Street anytime, or you can head over to the website, get signed up for a lot of their spring sports. They're firing up the signups right now as we speak. And, of course, a lot of these high school kids, their sports journeys probably started playing youth sports like junior jazz through the City of St. George. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster here. Before we step aside, want to pick our Star Watch tonight. This is a fun one brought to you by Finley Subaru. Go check out the all-star lineup on the savings side of the freeway at Finley Subaru. Not necessarily always the guy that we name the star of the game in the post-game show, but who are you excited to see ball tonight? We always pick one from each team. Let's start with the visitors, the Pineview Panthers.
Yeah, for Pineview, I want to see Cooper Ranson get going. He had a really good game in the last game I called for them against Hurricane, where he was hitting a lot of big shots, and especially down the stretch through overtime and the fourth quarter. If he can continue to do that kind of style of basketball, but start in quarter 1 and work his way through, he's a guy that could go out there and score 20 in a night if he really wanted to, if he gets the open opportunities as well, of course. So I'd like to see him as my pick for the Pineview Star Watch.
39% from the 3 of the starters. That leads the Panthers in shooting. As a team, they only shoot 30%. So Ranson, 39%. If he's open, he's going to take.
That's a fantastic percentage as well.
He's going to take that shot. 61% from the free throw line. And how about 56% on the season from the field? Averaging 15 points a game.
Yeah, he's a great shooter, right? If the ball's in his hand, and the good thing about what he brings to the floor is it's not that he's just a good shooter; he's a smart shooter. He takes those high percentage shots. He's not forcing anything, and really, it's just it's all about the team around him makes that possible.
And I love that pick from you. For one, because he started his high school journey here at Desert Hills, transferred over. Actually had to sit out the first half of last season, and now he's a Pineview Panther. And Coach Amico loves coaching a kid like Cooper Ranson. All right, let's take a look at our Finley Subaru Star Watch for the Desert Hills Thunder.
Yeah, I think here I maybe want to go with someone like either Tawaifa or Arthur. Tawaifa, I haven't seen either of these guys this season, right, in person, but they're both explosive and athletic in their own way. Arthur, a shooter. And maybe we go shooter for shooter. I like Arthur here. He's a scorer. I mean, he's the leading scorer in points per game for this team. So I'd go with him.
Last Desert Hills game, Tawaifa had 17 against Hurricane and 15 for Arthur, and it was really my first look at Arthur. He didn't play any varsity minutes at all last year, and I was very impressed with the shot selection. Let it come to him within the flow and the framework of the game. Tawaifa's got more of a little bit of the dunk ability, high flying, and gets a lot of his stuff off rebounds and putbacks. But Arthur, you're right, shooter for shooter. I think that's a good call. We'll go with Mr. Arthur as your Findlay Subaru Star Watch tonight for the Desert Hills Thunder. All right, we got to take another break. We're getting closer to tip-off. When we come back, starting lineups and the Thunder and the Panthers lock in to a Region 9 battle here from Desert Hills High School, live on the Fan Sports Network.
Bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Welcome back, everybody. Pre-game built by Bucks Ace Hardware and brought to you by Sport Court of Southern Utah. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster here, Desert Hills. Again, 7-6. Panthers 9-4. Region 9 showdown. First meeting of 2 region games between these 2 schools. Caden, our Jimmy John's highlight of the month from December. We put it up for a vote. And how about Jelani Ojegba's dunk running away with the voting and getting Jimmy John's for the entire Pineview squad sometime this month?
Yeah, no, that's always a nice little honor to have for any of these teams. I think the guys like it because they just like the food, right? They get some Jimmy John's delivered to them, so I think they'll be excited about that. But it definitely shows that, hey, you know what, athleticism pays off. And shout out to Desert Hills as well, by the way. Desert Hills is our very first Jimmy John's highlight of the week for the month of January. Jack Opachaw hitting a game winner that was posted over on the fans' Instagram page, so you can check that out there. But hey, you know what, more to come. But for our Desert Hills fans, that's something they can vote on at the end of the month of January.
All right, there you go. We're going to take another quick break. Starting lineups after our anthem. When we come back, we got basketball on the Fan.
News. Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
Welcome back. Great rendition. One of the students here, and we are closing in on the starting lineups and the tip-off here. Thunder and the Panthers. Glad you're with us here on the radio, 99.5, 95.3, even up in Cedar on 93.1, or on the live stream. Links are up on thefansportsnetwork.com, or you can just go to youtube.com/thefansportsnetwork. Make sure and set your alerts to notify you when we go live for your favorite local games on the simulcast. Panthers intro, a quick one from public address announcer Mark Musgrave. And then the lights go off. This is new this year, Caden. The volleyball team actually was instrumental, Coach Craig Allred, the state champ volleyball team from Desert Hills, in fundraising for this new light show. They've got some sponsors down on the court. This thing is state of the art. I think it cost a ton of money, but they went out and fundraised the money, highlight reel material. I don't know if our viewers can really see the floor very well, but it's quite the scene here. And I felt like from where I started broadcasting Region 9 games back in 2000 with CEC TV to now, we have come a long way to create like a college or professional intro atmosphere. It just keeps getting better and better. And there may be none better than this new light show that they do here at Desert Hills High School.
It's pretty cool. They've got, for our viewers at home, I know it's pretty dark on the screen, can't see it there too well, but, projections, highlights going on from earlier throughout the season, lightning strikes and whatnot. I mean, it's pretty cool, the amount of production quality that goes into high school basketball nowadays.
Yeah, and I don't think our viewers can see a thing, but
it's pretty dark.
Hey, maybe you should get to a game next time. Come out and see it for yourself in person. We've got a pretty good contingent of Pineview fans that have made their way in. In fact, their side behind their team bench looks fuller than the Desert Hills fans behind their bench right now, which is kind of strange since we're at Desert Hills High School.
Yeah, I mean, even the student section here is only about 3 rows deep, so hopefully they get a few more students running through the doors sometime soon, because the Pineview student section's looking pretty full over there.
Starters for Coach Pat Amico in his second season as head coach. Before that, he was at Westminster. Before that, he was an assistant coach with Coach Pope at Utah Valley. Brings a ton of college experience. This is his first head coaching job here in St. George. He's done a really good job. You got Tuller, you got Schmidt, Ranson, Ojegba, and then the other one is, I believe, Ethan Ott.
Yep.
Ethan Ott got that knee brace on that right knee, but he is ready to go. They got the Brotherhood at the DH logo with the Beehive emblem now at center court. And the starting lineup getting introduced, and there is Netta Tawaifa, who, man, against Cedar, he had a highlight reel dunk and is really playing well, averaging in double figures, 11.8 points per game. Colton Andrus, Coach Amico talked about how he does all the little things. On the film, he really pops, plays hard, gets those loose ball rebounds, plays selflessly, but also can score it sneaky good. Got a lot of praise from the opposing coach when we chatted with Coach Amico on the show. You've also got the rest of the starting lineup. Chase getting the start, Arthur, and then the big guy down inside, wearing number 34, Mr. Jack Openshaw, whose little brother had a game winner, I think at the end of the JV game that just missed, as Pineview edged Desert Hills in a close one. That's why we're a little bit delayed getting started here tonight. So that's your House of Jump starting lineup. You can jump around, bounce off the walls at the House of Jump, 415 South Dixie Drive. And we'll see if we get some House of Jump dunks tonight from maybe Jelani Ojegba or maybe a Netta Tawaifa or Jack Openshaw. We'll find out. It'll be Openshaw and Ojegba to jump it up. Let's play some basketball. Put 8 minutes on the first quarter clock. Tip is won by the Panthers, and we are underway. Man-to-man defense applied. They'll drop it inside to Smith and it back outside to Williams. And it's deflected out of bounds. Official asking for some help. And it'll stay Pineview basketball. Cooper Ranson didn't start tonight. Williams started, but on the first dead ball, Ranson checks in. Interesting.
And again, he's our Star Watch guy out here, Cooper Ranson. So he'll technically even be up for our Jersey Mike sub of the game. How about that?
You never know. Maybe Coach Pat Amico had a contest in practice to be a starter. Jelani Ojegba knifing down the lane with a left hand scores the first points of the night.
And that's just his athleticism right there. That's what he can do night in and night out is find ways to get to the basket.
Openshaw up top, right wing to Andrus, back down to Jack, back to the basket. They double him, kicks back out. They go right back inside. They double him again. Openshaw, couple power dribbles, fights through the double team. Left hand flip shot, got it to go. We're tied 2-2.
Key to the game was points in the paint by Openshaw, and he proved why right there. Those are going to be important buckets for the Thunder.
Here inside our Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth, just underway, 2-2 game. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster. Inside Ojegba, wants to score again, but blocked by Netta Tawaifa, and it'll stay with the Panthers.
That's the athleticism of Tawaifa, right? You talked about that, right, as soon as we got into the tip-off of just how athletic this kid is. And, man, he's going to be a good matchup here for Jelani.
Moved to Southern Utah from Alaska, also played tight end for the football team. Just a junior. Inside and score at Jelani Ojegba.
Beautiful pass inside. The spin move, you like to see that.
Left hand, too. That's the offhand for J.O. Of course, his dad was a Cougar, played overseas for many moons. Inside, Tawaifa, left hand, and now he is left-handed, so he scores that bucket with his dominant hand.
This is going to be a fun game if we keep going bucket for bucket like this.
Ranson drops it to Ott. Ott, hand off to Tueller, now to the corner to J.O. J.O. looking for Smitty on a curl. Smitty's going to kick it back out to Coop. Ranson on a handoff beyond the arc, got 10 on the shot clock, and now back to J.O. here. J.O. going to keep it with 6. Got to go with 4. He's on the baseline, 16 out, and now they only have 2 as it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Pineview, but what's your 2-second inbounds play?
I don't know, but the point of that whole sequence right there is really the Thunder defense. That was fantastic defense there by Desert Hills.
Coop, inbound, J.O. back to Coop, 3 in the air, good if it goes, nothing but the bottom. Huge 3 with only 2 on the shot clock for Cooper Ranson.
And that's what this kid does. He makes shots. He's one of the top 3-point shooters in the state of Utah right there, shooting just under 40%.
Nets on fire. That didn't touch rim. Nets on fire. Building champions on and off the court. Nice little scoop shot. Mr. Arthur with the left hand.
Still going bucket for bucket. That three-pointer, though, gives the edge to Pineview here, 7-6.
Arthur, again, has been a guy that's burst on the scene in Region 9, averaging 12 a game. Miss on the outside shot, and Ott stepped out of bounds, so it'll be Desert Hills ball. Pineview leading 7-6 on our Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard.
Give Ott a little credit there for chasing down his own rebound. I mean, he came flying in. He saw it was off. And as a coach, if you're Coach Amico, you like the effort. You know, the missed shot, of course you want to get those back, but you're fine with the fact that he was chasing it down.
Outside. Looking for a drop. Chase instead goes to Tawaifa. Back to Chase. Been a Chase in the program for years here. Open shot from outside. No. Andrus gets an offensive rebound. How did he get that rebound?
That was an extension if I've ever seen one.
Second chance point opportunity for D Hills. Arthur kept his pivot foot, kicks to Jack, 15-footer just beyond the free throw line, missed it.
We went make for a long time there. Now it's miss for miss. Keeping it a tight one here at the Thunderdome.
J.O.'s got the ball. He's got 2 buckets, 4 points. Ranson has the other on a triple. 7-6 Panthers approaching the halfway point in the first quarter. Ojegba for 3, spins out, took a peek down, said not this time. Andrus will slow it down. Coach Chris Allred got a 2 and a fist, so like maybe play 20, I don't know. 2-0? Play 2? Whatever it is, we'll see what they draw up. Tawaifa. Netta. Doubled. Good ball handling. Kick out Arthur for 3. No. Offensive rebound. No. Push off first. They call push off on Colton Andrus.
Yeah, it was a good call there. You got a little too handsy on the
back.
on the back there to try to create some space.
7-6 still. 3:45 and ticking left in the first quarter in our Boulevard home game of the week. Pineview up by 1. They have the possession. Ball moving outside the arc. Kick into the corner. Ranson hit one from there, but this time it's blocked by Netta.
Second block shot from Tawaifa.
Quick to get to that hand, right off the hand. He blocked it like inches after the release. Really well timed by Netta Tawaifa. Inside Netta on a cut. Too high, too hot to handle. Here come the Panthers. Schmitty, stop, pop, 3 in the air. No good. Rebound, Arthur.
I like the transition basketball. I like taking the quick shot. Yeah, it didn't drop, but I don't think that that's necessarily what the issue was. I think, you're okay with the effort.
Tyson Arthur going to take a mid-range J straight away beyond the free throw line. Front of the rim, backboard, no good.
Scoreless for about the last 3 minutes here as well.
Yeah, such a hot start, too. Both teams started the game 3 for 3. And now they've cooled off. There's a foul down low. A rare foul here early on. And it's the second foul of the night on the Thunder. That's it. No fouls charged to Pineview yet in this contest.
Check it out here on the replay. Just a little bump.
Ojegba got Tawaifa in the air, but as he's coming down, he swipes it. Chase trying to track it down. It's knocked out of his hand, and Desert Hills forces the turnover.
That's an interesting turn of events there, as the inbound play resulted in nothing for them. If anything, it was just the turnover going into Desert Hills' hands, and now they have a shot with an inbound play.
Well, Ojegba, what a great pump fake. But as Netta is coming down, he swipes it out of the hands of J.O., and they were off to the races before it was deflected out of the hands of Chase. And now the officials are talking about something. One official is going to go to the scorer's table here. And I'm not sure. There's not a foul called here. And now we resume play. Andrus to trigger it inbounds. Goes into Chase. Now to Openshaw, over to Netta. Corner to Andrus. Hard drive, spin move, nothing there. Plenty of time. They got a fresh shot clock. Still 21 on the shot clock for the Thunder. Down 7-6. Panther student section chanting some defensive chants here. Openshaw doubled. Cross-court pass off the hands of Andrus and out of bounds. And I think Openshaw wanted a foul called and didn't get it.
Yeah, he definitely, I don't know if I'd say that was a foul, but there's definitely some aggression going on down low.
Here come the Panthers. Ranson. 1 for 2. And now a steal. And Netta got the tip away. And it goes to Andrus. Now he's going to push across the timeline.
You just can't force that pass inside. I know it's really tempting to try to get the ball to your best scorer. You got to make sure that he's open and available.
Netta on a pump fake, got J.O. off his feet. And then a tip in, good for Andrus. And Desert Hills has the 8-7 lead here with 1:30 left in quarter number 1.
First lead of the evening now for Desert Hills. Now the question is, how long can they hold?
Schmitty back out to Coop. Coop, one dribble, give it up to Ott. Back to Coop. Ranson, hard drive, and scores it with the right hand. Cooper last year was mainly a three-point shooter. He's really learned how to score at all 3 levels this year in his senior season. That was a really good take by Cooper Ranson.
Yeah, he's definitely shown more athleticism this year than we've seen from him in the past. And what a positive that is for Pineview as a whole to have a couple of really athletic guys that can just get to the hoop.
Obenshaw, double, they retreat. He'll give it up. And now we got a foul called on a reach-in on Ethan Awe. That'll be the first charged foul on Pineview of the night.
That was a good call. Yeah, he just got a little too excited trying to tip that pass away.
Moody going to check in. Not a lot of subs so far in this game. We had Williams start, Ranson come right in on the first dead ball, and had no subs until just now with 43 seconds left in the first quarter as Moody checks in, and Ott will get a quick breather. Andrus, fresh shot clock. Kick out to Sawaifa. Over to J.O., Mr. Jack Openshaw. Got 2 JOs tonight. 3 on the way. No from Tyson Arthur. And now Pineview can hold for the final shot of the quarter, if they so choose. Glad you're with us here on the Fan Sports Network. Tight game here early on. Keep tabs on that Hurricane Cedar game and that Dixie at Snow Canyon game. Region 9 updates brought to you by Flynn Companies. 6 seconds now. Ojegba behind the back, through the legs. Going to take a step back 3. High arcing, nothing but the bottom, and net's on fire 3 for Jelani Ojegba.
Wow. What a way to end the quarter here. Jelani.
Kind of lost the handle.
Stepping back, though. Like you say, lost the handle, gets the shot to go.
Just like that, quarter 1 of the books and a good one. Pineview on the road leads 12-8 on the Wilkinson scoreboard when we come back on the Fan.
Steak is so freshly grilled, you could still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Finley Subaru, House of John, Bucks Ace Hardware, and City of St. George Recreation.
1 quarter in the books. 12-8, Pineview with the lead. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster, Dusty Allen, Sky Jones, our crew here tonight, bringing you this Region 9 battle. Chase, Tawaifa, Openshaw, Arthur, and Andrus. So still no subs have come in tonight for Desert Hills. And we got a jump ball tie-up down there as Smitty got his hands in the cookie jar, and it'll be alternate possession back to Pineview, which Coach Amico loves.
It's just the aggressive basketball that we talk about, is just making sure that you're playing heads-up basketball. Anytime you can get a turnover, whether it's through a jump ball or some other way, you'll take it.
Tueller out top. Guarded by Tyson Arthur. Arthur over to Ranson. Netta guarding him. Ranson all the way in. Kind of a little out of control shot there. He grabs his knee. It's out of bounds. The ball was actually passed nicely to Coach Chris Allred, who's still holding it, and he'll stay with the Pineview Panthers.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Ranson kind of grabbing at that knee. You don't love to see that.
Maybe need a knee bump there.
Yeah, it could have been.
Maybe just a little bone bruise. Ranson looks fine as he takes a triple that won't go. And rebound by Chase. Over to Andrus. Andrus calling out a play across the half-court timeline. High screen by Openshaw. Andrus nearly traveled. Got it to Tawaifa. Inside to Jack. Openshaw. Try to make a quick move. Goes to that drop step eventually and scores it with the right hand.
He was double-teamed down there and still was able to step through the defense and get the open shot off the glass.
Ranson out top now. 12-10 our score. Panthers leading by 2. If you're watching, you can see it. But for our radio audience, want to keep you on point with our Wilkinson scoreboard. Inside kick out to Schmitty. Schmitty, little Euro step, a little floater from the baseline. No, with a whistle and a foul. Foul going to go on Open shot. And Schmidt should be at the line. I'm pretty sure that's on the shot. Now he's lining up.
Yeah, they'll get him here at the free throw line. And a chance to extend the lead here. 12-10 right now, Pineview on top. Missed the first of the Fabulous Freddy's free throws.
Flynn Company's Region 9 update. Hurricane leads Cedar 23-8 after the first quarter. Tigers already have 2 players in double figures. Stout has 11, and BK1, Brigham Kemp, has 10. So 21 of the 23 between Stout and Kemp. 2 great guards for the Hurricane Tigers. Halftime already, Snow Canyon, Dixie, and they are tied at 34. Snow Canyon's been playing some really good basketball through the Christmas break.
They have been.
Coach Ryan Ball, another young second-year coach, like Coach Stout at Hurricane or Coach Amico at Pineview, is doing a great job. Last year was a tough year, but they have got it going. Region 9 is always so tough. The parity's always fun. On any given night, you can expect the unexpected, as I've said for years, Caden.
Absolutely. And I think Snow Canyon for them has just been about finding their identity this year.
They break the pressure. Brazel has checked in, averages about 3 points a game, just a sophomore. So he's the first bench player for Coach Allred into the game tonight. Moody and Williams have seen a little time so far for Coach Amico. High lob to Netta, but it's too high. It's out of bounds, and it's a turnover on the Thunder.
Yeah, bad pass inside. And I know that Tawife is athletic, but you can't force him to stretch for everything.
I don't think he was leap ready there. That pass came so quick. I just don't think he had gathered himself up to where he could really elevate and go get that pass. It's almost like he was just coming down from a little leap. Ojegba out chop, working on Andrus. Kick to Ranson. Always shot ready. Triple threat position. Puts it on a bounce now. And out of bounds, and it's last touch by Cooper Ranson. And turnover Panthers. Both teams trading turnovers.
Yeah, Ranson lost a little bit of a handle on that, and then I think he just lost his footing and the ball at the same time. And tough break there for the Panthers, but listen, they still have that 3-point lead, so if they can keep holding on to that, they'll be all right.
Corner off the 3-point line is Netta. Over to Andrus, now to Chase on the left wing. Back to Brazel. Brazel's older brother played for the Thunder a couple years ago. Inside hard drive. Andrus, crafty little shot with the left hand. He's got 2 buckets, 4 points tonight.
That looked like one of the slowest drives to the basket I've ever seen, but it was all on purpose. Everything that he did was with some sort of effort to just know exactly what to do to get the score.
Schmidt inside. Schmitty doing work. Nice drop step, and he scores it. He's got 3 on the night.
Beautiful pass inside, and he's a great post player. He doesn't do it too much. You know, he's a great shooter, but he works well in the post.
15-12. Panthers with the lead right now. And shot up and good. And who got that one, Caden? I was catching up my scorebook.
I'm running cameras as well,
yeah.
So I want to say that was potentially Andrus was my thoughts, but
took another look for everybody since we were both doing other things. That was Andrus.
Look at that.
Good hard drive, right hand on that left side. Andrus already was 6 of the Thunder 14 tonight. Ranson triggers it in, goes to Schmitty. Caleb, who's got a little brother on the team that's a freshman, and Schmitty's starting to heat up. Beautiful little fadeaway, and he drops it.
2 for 2 here for Schmitty, as you mentioned. And Caleb Schmidt's a scorer. Doesn't always have to do it every night. The Panthers have a lot of scores, but tonight he's going off for a couple.
Yeah, he's averaging 11 a night. Netta inside, too strong off the window. J.O. the rebound. Here comes Ojegba. All the way down the lane, takes a bump, shot. They say no, waved off, and Ojegba, if the shot was waved off, they're going to say foul on the floor, I believe, but Ojegba thinks he's going to the line.
They are putting him at the line.
Okay. I don't know why the official made that wave off.
One of the officials waved it off, but the other one said no, shooting motion.
So they're going to, yeah. Just an interesting signal, maybe inadvertently. So Ojegba to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line, and it's good. How about Fabulous Freddy celebrating 25 years serving Southern Utah? To celebrate, tomorrow and Friday, you can get a free car wash, no strings attached, and 25 cents off per gallon of gas. Good. They've been doing it since Monday. Obviously, our first time on the high school broadcast to promote it for you. So make sure you get over there tomorrow or Friday and take advantage of a free car wash. It's been raining a lot in Southern Utah. Ojegba gets the second as well, and he's got 6, and the lead is now 7.
And turning the ball over. Chase went to cut. Arthur missed him on the cut and threw it right out of bounds.
Excuse me, lead is 5, 19-14. My mistake. Ransom will bring it for the Panthers into the front court. Over to Tuller, back to J.O. Schmitty with it. Hand off to Coop. Back to Schmitty. He's got the hot hand. Pump fake. Netta got a piece. They're wrestling for it, and Schmitty wins the wrestle match for the basketball. And Tuller will take a 3 that was too strong. And here comes Andrus and the Thunder. Andrus, little hesitation. Kick out to Arthur. Arthur's going to spin back to the baseline, terminate the dribble. Brazel with it now. Guarded by Ojegba, and back to Andrus straight away. Still 20 on the shot clock for D Hills. They're down by 5. Largest lead of the night for PVHS. Ivy rocking the road blacks tonight. Home whites for the Thunder. Wraparound pass to the corner. Chase has a good look at a 3, but he left it short. Offensive rebound. Arthur, left-hand flip shot, got it.
Wow. Right place, right time for Arthur to be able to get that rebound and the putback. Tightens things up a bit. 3-point game.
Good battle tonight here between these two Region 9 foes. Panthers by 3 with the possession. Schmitty driving in, hanging, and hitting with the left hand. Oh, the level of difficulty on that shot. Sensational move by Caleb Schmidt.
Not his first difficult shot he's hit either. I mean, this is just a clinic on what athleticism that Caleb Schmidt can bring.
Schmitty's got 7 now on the night. Chase over to Arthur. He wants the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Ranson. Pineview into the front court. Ojegba. I feel like Ojegba hasn't got a shot for a while. Ranson's going to take a 3 off a shovel pass back out from Ojegba. Now a loose ball rebound foul, and it looks like it's going to go against the Thunder.
I don't mind Ranson taking that 3. He was stepping into it in momentum. A lot of times that can be a high percentage shot. He was just off the mark with it, but I like the idea.
2:03 to go. Tonight's game brought to you by Holbrook Asphalt. If we get over 55 points tonight by either team, everybody can go to Yogurtland for buy one, get one free dessert. Holbrook Asphalt will pay for the second one. Good only at the St. George Yogurtland. Thank you, Holbrook Asphalt, for your continued support of Region 9 Hoops. 21-16. Empty possession for the Panthers. Going to work was Andrus. Nice little spin move, and he'll get fouled. And he'll head to the stripe for 2 Fabulous Freddy's free throws. I want to thank some other sponsors tonight. The Stretch Lab. Hey, after you play a basketball game, a pickleball game, a round of golf, have you ever had a professional stretch? Use code word radio, and you can get your first 50-minute stretch for just $39 at the Stretch Lab. Also appreciate the Back Nine Golf, new location now on River Road. And tonight's game brought to you by Roney's Mac Bar, now open over there next to Lululemon in the Red Cliffs Mall. Andrus makes both free throws, got some really friendly bounces as well. He's got 8 now on the night. And the lead is 21-18. Panthers up by 3. Here in our Boulevard home game of the week. Inside, J.O. looked like he wanted to dunk. Lays it in last second. Thought there was a foul. Ranson thought he was fouled too, but he scores it and no whistle. But a good take there by Ojegba.
He definitely wanted that dunk, but too much contact on the way through. Couldn't get the feet underneath him to power through.
Jacobson is checked in off the bench for Coach Chris Allred. Number 24 for the Thunder. Brazel goes to the spin cycle. It's stripped out of bounds, but last touched by the Panthers. They say off Moody. So D Hills has 14 on the shot clock. 56.9 left on the game clock. Coming up, our Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show. Scores, stats, reaction to the first half. Dump it into Jacobson. And Jacobson is fouled. And who will they call? They'll call Ojegba on a reach in. That's Jelani's first, I believe.
It is.
So nobody really in foul trouble yet in the game tonight. Only 7 total fouls called in this first half. 4 on D Hills, 3 on Pineview. Fresh shot clock here. A 20-second game clock, shot clock differential. Inside Jacobson, good seal, and he scores it, and a good pass from Colton Andrus.
I like that pass inside. I like the post work as well.
23-20, Pineview clinging to the three-point edge here. They can leave about 7 seconds. Instead, Schmidt wants to drive in. Tip up from Ojegba, no good. Loose ball rebound. Tawaifa. Outlet to Andrus. They got 17. Plenty of time. He'll slow it up. And now the Thunder will hold for one. A 3 could tie it at the break. Andrus going to drive in. Off the window, too strong. Left a little time here. Ojegba, half-court heave. Good if it goes. No. And that's the way the half will come to an end with Pineview up 23-20. Caden, your thoughts on a fun first half?
That's exactly what it is. It's been a fun first half. We've seen a lot of really good things from both sides. Some mistakes from both sides as well. Turnovers are going to be a factor in the second half from what we've seen from the first. So continuing to make sure that the turnovers stay low and the shots go in. We'll see how the second half plays out.
All right, take a quick break. When we come back, halftime show. Maybe we'll get a little Tempest line action tonight, and we'll run down stats, highlights, and more. Pineview by 3 on our Wilkinson scoreboard over Desert Hills 23-20 on the Fan Sports Network.
Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Looking for a great lunch and great value with endless options for everyone? Then hurry over to Mountain Mike's Pizza for our all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Mountain Mike's Weekday Lunch Buffet. It's lunch and salad bar the way it ought to be.
Asphalt. It's not something we often think about, but we all use it every single day. Holbrook Asphalt knows how vital good roads are for our communities. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's innovative HA5 product slows asphalt aging by an incredible 67%. This means your pavement assets last significantly longer and cost less to own. Holbrook Asphalt. World-class pavement preservation right here in southern Utah. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in southern Utah. Elevate your game.
Hey, welcome back here at the half, brought to you by our friends at Great Harvest Bread Company. And right on cue, the Tempest line, who actually are number 2 in the 4A drill RPI, performing their military routine. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster, here inside of our Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. And what a fun first half that was. Neither team could really separate. Pineview led about 95% of the time. Desert Hills did take that one lead, but a 3-point advantage for the Panthers right now at the break.
Yeah, absolutely. The largest lead we've seen tonight has been 5 points max, right? I mean, it has definitely been a close one so far. And the good thing about this game so far up to this point is that it doesn't feel like it's one-sided, sure, but really it's the scoring that doesn't feel one-sided when it comes down to each team, right? There's not a single individual that I think is even really close to double digits yet, outside of maybe Caleb Schmidt on one side, Andrus on the others looking really good. And so as of right now, it feels like this has been good team basketball when it comes to the scoring. It's been great defensively. We had some stretches there where nobody was scoring. The defense was doing their job. So it's been a fantastic first half of basketball.
Yeah, lots of adjustments. I'm sure Coach Allred, Coach Amico working that whiteboard right now. It's a tight one. here between the Thunder and the Panthers. Again, halftime presented by Great Harvest Bread Company. Open for delicious, fresh breakfast, and obviously known for their delicious, fresh-made bread. Go grab a loaf or two. They do cater. They're open for lunch as well at Great Harvest in the Boulevard Commons, St. George. Kind of over there by Zag, right next door to Zag there in the Boulevard Commons, just off the boulevard. The other games tonight, Hurricane leading 33-24. That game is also at halftime. Barrett has joined the double figures party as he's got it going, joining Brigham Kemp and Lincoln Stout. Those three guys have scored 33 points for Hurricane. Nobody else has scored. Those three guys have all 33 points. And then it's also probably about starting the third quarter right now, but Dixie and Snow Canyon were tied at 34. So all three games still a lot to be determined because we got a 3-point game here with Pineview leading on the road 23-20. This is the lowest scoring game of the three games at the half.
Yeah, and honestly, it's not even that low of a halftime score. I've seen way lower than 20-23, but you know what? That just shows me that we're having some fun here on a Wednesday night in Region 9 with some good scoring going on all across the region. And I got to say, we talked about this in the pregame show, the parity of Region 9 that exists. And yeah, I will say, Cedar's kind of having an off season. It's been a little rough for them. But I would say that almost any other team on any given night could probably pull away with a win. So it's been fun up to this point, and I'm excited to see what the rest of Region 9 has to offer here through the month of January.
All right, stats when we come back. We'll dive into the stats brought to you by Scooters Coffee in Hurricane. At the half, Pineview leading Desert Hills 23-20 on the Fan Sports Network.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best horses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Asphalt, we don't often think about it, but we use it every single day. Holbrook Asphalt's innovative HA5 product slows asphalt aging by 67%, making roads last longer and cost less to own. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Hey, we're back, everybody, here live on the Fan Sports Network. We got the cheerleaders now getting ready to perform. A lot of halftime festivities as Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster here inside of our Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show. And Caden, it started out, Jelani Ojegbe scored back-to-back buckets to open up this game. And then they did a pretty good job on him after that. He only scored 2 more points from the free throw line, as he has 6 in the first half. Comes in averaging 16.5 points per game. You got Caleb Schmidt, though, that kind of started picking up the scoring there a little bit. So did Cooper Ranson. Those 3 guys doing most of the scoring for Coach Pat Amico in the first half.
Yeah, it's kind of been a 3-man show in a way when it comes down to scoring, like you mentioned. It's Ranson, it's Ojegba, it's Schmidt. And I would say in that second quarter, those buckets by Schmidt were huge. He hit 3 of them that were all difficulty level up to 10, I swear. Every single one of them was so difficult. But he was getting some good shots to drop. And then you had a few times where you had Ojegba and Ranson just creating shots, getting to the rim. So big opportunities for Pineview to go up and take the lead. But, I mean, can't count out the Thunder. They're right on their tail. It's a 1-bucket game.
And correction, I'm sorry, Ojegba, I forgot about the fadeaway three-pointer that he hit. So those back-to-back buckets, he did have that three right at the end of the first quarter.
Right at the end of the first quarter.
And then he did get it going there with a field goal in that second quarter as well. So J.O. still has an impact on the game.
Sure.
Even though those first two buckets, he just blew by defenders and scored rather easily. But this kid's a next-level player.
He is. I mean, he's someone that I would definitely see getting some college offers, right? I mean, he's explosive athletically. He can make that outside shot. And it helps that as a guard, he's 6'5", right? I mean, he's a big, tall kid that's got plenty of athleticism, and he's always tough for anybody to beat on any given night. One of the first teamers that we had in the preseason poll. So I definitely think that he's going to be an impactful player here in the second half. But I think you can't count out the counterpart on the other side. And Tawaifa, that's been a fun matchup all night. Tawaifa, Ojegba, those two have been going at it. And, I think Tawaifa, he's already blocked 2 for sure, maybe 3 shots. So he's been fantastic defensively, and he's been able to get a couple buckets on the offensive end as well. So that matchup right there has been so fun through the first half. I'm excited to see what they bring in the second.
So Pineview, only 3 players score in the first half. Schmidt with 7, Ranson with 5, Ojegba with 11. He's the only one in double figures. For Desert Hills, 5 players scores. You check the individual scoring, brought to you by Scooters Coffee, led by Colton Andrus. He had 8 points, 3 field goals, and 2 free throws. So he's leading the way for Coach Chris Allred and the Thunder. Tawaifa had 2, but a big impact on defense, as you just alluded to. Arthur had 4. Jack Openshaw had 4. And Jacobson off the bench. They didn't go to the bench for many bench minutes, but Jacobson did have that nice seal, and Andrus delivered a nice pass there, and he had 2 points. At the half, 23-20, Pineview is leading. We'll step aside, come back. We'll talk second half adjustments. Panthers by 3 here inside our Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show live on the Fan Sports Network.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, have you tried the St. George Stretch Lab? It'll help boost your athletic performance, help you feel less restricted in your movements, knock out those nagging aches and pains, and melt away your stress. Right now at the St. George Stretch Lab, get an intro stretch for just $39. That's $30 off. Mention keyword radio.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Today's game is brought to you by Honolulu Grill, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Everbowl, and Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
Welcome back on in. Halftime. Just checking in with the score one last time. 23-20. Pineview leads. Going to take another quick break here. Coming back, we will be into the second half of play from Desert Hills High School here on the Fan Sports Network.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
To us, pizza the way it ought to be isn't just our slogan. It's our promise and our passion to give you the best dining experience and the best tasting pizza you expect. For over 40 years, we've been making pizza the way it ought to be, handmade with the freshest and finest ingredients. Our dough is made fresh daily, and we use 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese and toppings to the edge. There's pizza, and then there's Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Hey, welcome back here. Desert Hills Panthers on the road, leading the Thunder 23-20. Hey, congratulations to our Mountain Mike's Pizza Mountain Mover this week. Casey Winters and the Lady Flyers, who went to 13-0 yesterday, handing Snow Canyon their first region loss. They had won 57 straight region games until last night. And it's Hayden Stilson, co-captain. Coach Winters nominated her, said she leads by example, fantastic teammate. She produces on the court, but her actions and leadership have a positive impact on the team off the court as well. Exceptional student as she flawlessly balances her academic and athletic responsibilities. Hayden is the type of player you want to coach and the teammate you love playing with. That's some high praise from a guy like Casey Winters, Caton.
Absolutely, and man, does he have that team dialed in now, 13-0, as you mentioned. I mean, what a run that they are on right now, the Dixie Flyers.
And it doesn't get any easier. They will be in this building tomorrow night against Ezra Irvin and the Lady Thunder. They're off to a great start.
They're fantastic.
And
Absolutely.
then Saturday, they got to play Coach Luce, Reese Gustin, and the Pineview Panthers. Huge week. But mission accomplished, already one win, and they stay undefeated. We're underway here in the second half. Desert Hills has the opening possession. Chase, turnaround, kick out to Arthur. Arthur's going to pass it left wing to Tawaifa. Tawaifa just 2 points, but we talked about how he had a big impact defensively. Andrus with it. He had 8 in the first half. Looking for more? No.
Rushed the shot there. He definitely had a lane, but too much momentum.
J.O. rising, tries to dunk it or lay it in softly last second, but they get the offensive rebound off the miss. Extra pass. Ojegba right to the middle, blocked by Tawaifa. Openshaw scoops it up. Man, Tawaifa's hands are incredible tonight.
Hey, 2 defensive plays right there. Tawaifa with the block, but how about Ott just stripping the ball away?
Woo.
Second chance opportunity there that Pineview got.
What do you think the coaching adjustments were in the break as Arthur takes and hits a 3? We're tied up. Nets on fire 3 for Tyson Arthur.
Potentially it's that right there for the Thunder. They didn't take a lot of outside shots, so I want to see them maybe taking a few more open looks from the outside. And another steal.
Andrus, one-on-one with Ranson, attacking on the right side, scores it. And Desert Hills, a 5-0 run to start the third quarter. And into double figures with 10 is Colton Andrus.
Defense leading to offense, transition basketball. Desert Hills is moving quick here to start the second half.
Tonight's game brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course. Congratulations to Zach Feltz. He won the Coral Canyon Amateur last week as J.O. Jelani Ojegba. Nice move, finishes with the left hand and scores it. He's got 13.
And that was smart, just keeping the ball in your body, I should say, between the ball and the defender, because Tawaifa, he's scrappy down there.
Inside, Andrus scores it again over Nate Tuller. Andrus has 12. He's really scoring. He averaged 9.9, so sitting at 12 right now, and all of his points have come really in the paint. And that was one of the keys we had tonight for Desert Hills was points in the paint. We thought it would come more from Jack Openshaw, but it's been Colton Andrus that's been getting past defenders and scoring at the rim.
Yeah, it definitely has been. And I'm really liking this second half here from Andrus. He's looked really good on that offensive block.
And a whistle and a foul. Ojegba had the ball, and they reach in there. And that'll go on Twifa.
Ojegba's got a couple inches on Twifa, but Twifa doesn't play like that. He plays a little bigger than he is. And a lot of that has to do with just his athleticism and ability to jump.
Yeah, J.O. 6'5", Twifa probably about 6'1", 6'2". A steal by Openshaw. And Desert Hills has a chance to increase a 27-25 2-point lead. That is matching their largest lead of the game. 2 points. Led by 1, led by 2 in the first half, and now by 2 here in the second half on a 5-0 run. Chase all the way in, blocked away by, they call a foul. The outside official said he got him on the hand.
I like that take by Chase. I will say I wish he would disguise it a little bit more. He had the ball out in front of him for a really long time. It wasn't too difficult to read what he was going to do. Now, he did draw the foul, so I can't give him too much on that, but good look.
Chase first from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line, reminding you tomorrow and Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., free car washes. Just pull up to the window and say, I'm here for your 25-year anniversary. I'd like my free car wash. And make sure you top off your tank, 25 cents off per gallon of gas. Chase hits both free throws. Mason and Ben's little brother. Man, I feel like there's been a Chase in the D-Hills programs for about 8 years now.
There's been one in there for a long time. Brother Ben, most recent in the starting lineup for Desert Hills. And, man, he was a shooter as well.
Mason's still playing college basketball, though. Mason was really twitchy. He could really dunk.
Yeah.
5:14 to go, third quarter, 29-25. 4-point Thunder lead is the largest of the evening. Inside to Schmidt on the elbow. Schmidt turns, faces, and pumps it up. Good-looking shot, but he misfires. And rebound grab by Andrus. How did he get that rebound?
Tuller was there. Or excuse me, that was Moody that was there, but running in quick. You got to appreciate the drive.
Chase stolen away by J.O., but Twifa tracks it down instead. Oh, that would have been showtime if J.O. could have got that handle. Tonight's game brought to you by Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. New location, indoor-outdoor seating. Get a scoop or two at Handel's. Inside, Tyson Arthur, and he's fouled on the shot. He'll head to the line for 2.
Good opportunity here to continue to tack on to this lead that they've been able to gain here. 29-25.
After this free throw, I'll get you an update. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, looking to extend it. Here are some free throws, but that's where they've been earning it through a lot of this second half as the first one goes.
Early third quarter, D-Hills has the lead, 30-25. Dixie leads Snow Canyon, a Flynn Company's Region 9 update. Start of the fourth quarter, 50-42, as Arthur splits the free throws. J.O. hand off to Tuller. Tuller down the lane. Got it up over to Wifa, but a foul. Couldn't get the and one. Hung on the rim and falls off.
You know, Tuller's one of these gritty players that we see in Region 9 where, yeah, he might not be the number one scorer on a team, but he brings a piece of his game to this team that is undeniably necessary. And that's just gritty, tough basketball, great facilitator. You love to have a guy like Nate Tuller on your team.
Take another look. Tuller got that flip pass from J.O., attacks hard and foul on Twifa. Tuller makes the first free throw. That's his first point of the night. And one more coming here for Nate Tuller. And he missed it.
Offensive board, Schmidt.
And lost the handle. Last touch, they say, by Pineview. Update from Cedar City. Cedar cut it to 33-30, but Hurricane has stepped back on the gas. They're now up 52-35 at the end of the third quarter. Appreciate Flynn Companies, our Region 9 update sponsor. Arthur down the middle. Oh, he kind of got too far underneath and got the ball on the underside of the backboard.
Had he
Here
not
come the
lost?
Panthers.
And Tueller with the easy bucket and a timeout taken.
So Tueller has a quick 3 points. And timeout on the court, and we'll step aside. Just a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back. 30-28, Thunder lead by 2 on the Fan Sports Network.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Back here at Desert Hills, 30-28 on our Wilkinson scoreboard. Thunder by 2, and they have the possession. Panthers going to show a full court man-to-man look defensively here out of this timeout. So Coach Pat Amico saying, let's dial up some pressure. Arthur ahead across the timeline of Chase. Quickly down to Openshaw. Spin move, pump fake, left-hand shot, no, but a foul. And Jack Openshaw will head to the line for 2 Fabulous Freddy's free throws. Jack had a couple buckets, 4 points at the half, looking for his first points in half number 2. Open shot, toes the stripe. And free throw good. Another look at that break of the press. And I like a quick, decisive move from Openshaw, and then the patience to pump fake and draw the contact. Openshaw, high arcing, no good. He splits the free throws. He's got 5 on the night. Ranson to Moody. Schmidt. Looked like he thought about loading up for the 3. Gets it back to Coop. Now over to Tueller. Back to Schmidt. Good ball movement here. Moody's going to line up a 3. Short. Ricochet rebound grabbed by Tyson Arthur. Arthur hits a trailing Colton Andrus, who will set up the half-court offense. 31-28, Desert Hills by 3. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in quarter number 3. And a steal. Good steal by Ojegba. J.O. pushes across the timeline. He'll hit Tueller. Schmidt, guarded by Brazel. Schmidt gets past Brazel, scores it over the top. Over the help from Jack Openshaw. Good shot by Tueller. Tueller's got quick 5 points, held scoreless in the first half. He's got 5 already in the third quarter, and it cuts the D-Hills lead down to 1. Arthur trying to kick it out, stolen away, back-to-back steals by Ojegba. Ojegba all the way in with the right hand, no, but a blocking foul called on Desert Hills. Ojegba will get 2 free throws.
Chance to regain the lead here, and Schmidt on the other end before this play. What a play that was. Tighten things up just a little more, but Ojegba doing what he does best, getting to the line.
Jelani Ojegba got some college offers. I'm sure more to come this season. And missed it. Averaging 16.5 points a game coming into this game tonight. Jeho had 11 at the half. He's got 13 right now, looking for number 14 if he can split these Fabulous Freddy's free throws. And he got the second one.
That ties it up, 31 apiece.
Haven't settled anything. Cross the timeline, they break the token pressure. Andrus to Chase to Openshaw. Openshaw clearing some space. Flips it to Andrus. Over to Arthur. He's wide open. And he knocks down the Nets on fire 3.
It's the one guy on this team you do not want to leave open if you're Pineview. What a shot that was. Take a big lead.
He's got 11. At the other end, Nate Tueller answers. And what a quarter Tueller's having. Another bucket for Nate.
What a second half of basketball this has been in general, right? I mean, come on. He doesn't get much better than this on a Wednesday night.
34-33. Desert Hills leading by 1 with the possession. Andrus to the wing to Brazel. Back to Andrus over to Chase. Chase wants a high ball screen from Openshaw. No pick and roll available, so Arthur will dump it into him. Jack, power move, off the window, scores it.
Wow.
Lunch pail, hard hat, just working down inside.
That's merely a 3-on-1 for Jack Openshaw down there. He just stepped back just enough, gained a little separation. Shot goes high, arcing off the glass. Beautiful shot, and one.
Take another look at that. Beautiful and one from Jack Openshaw here. Our replay brought to you by Holbrook Asphalt. Again, he's been really decisive with the ball, and he scores it. And he capitalizes. Free throw is good. And Openshaw has 8 points in the game. Tuller, quick release three. He's heating up. Nets on fire. Three, Nate Tuller.
Cooper Ranson to correct you quick.
Cooper Ranson, thank you.
Dev, but yeah, that's just Ranson's game right there. Step into a three-point shot and a lost handle there, but able to clean it up.
Yeah, Tuller's 12, Ranson's 22. My mistake. Openshaw on a handoff back to Brazel. Brazel to the elbow. Lost the dribble. Finds some help to Arthur. Now to Openshaw. And lost the handle off his knee. It'll be Pineview basketball.
Pineview with the chance here to gain the lead again. This is just back and forth basketball. We've said this all night long up to this point, but this is the kind of basketball we want to watch here in Region 9 where you get that parity, and we're getting parity tonight.
Thunder 1-2 in region play so far. Pineview 2-1 in region play tonight. Desert Hills trying to hold, serve, protect the Thunderdome here. They're leading by 1. But Pineview has a chance on this possession to retake the lead. Ojegba flips it, knifing down the lane. Brazel blocks it, but a foul. And Caleb Schmidt will shoot free throws.
I like the read defensively. I like that he went there. A little body contact. They don't want to give him the clean block. Let's check it out here on the replay, but I really like that defensive effort.
Yeah, it was a quick elevation by Brazel on the help D.
Yeah, that was fairly clean. That was close. That was close.
He could be the judge of that one at home. Maybe the follow-through did get some arm, but the little block up high looked a lot of ball. No question. No question. Schmidt will take it, though, as he heads to the line, and the first one's good. We are tied up. Here comes Fabulous Freddy's free throw number 2. Left it short, so we stay knotted up at 37.
Under a minute to play here in the third, and Desert Hills is going to slow it down. They want to try to end this half with the lead. That means taking smart shots here at the end of the third.
Left wing, Openshaw. Back to Andrus. Whip pass on a bounce down low to Jack. Jack going to work. Look at the footwork. Left hand off the glass with a little kiss.
Take him to handles because he's scooping. What a shot by Openshaw.
6 in the quarter, 10 on the night. 39-37. 10 seconds remaining here. Panthers.
Ranson's going to pull it.
Yeah, you can feel he wants the 3. He'll give it up, though. J.O. will take the 3. Online, but missed it. Oh, front rim, backboard, no good. We played 3. I'm entertained. Caden, how about you?
I'm in this one. Let's go to the fourth.
Thunder by 2 on the Wilkinson scoreboard. 39-37 in our Boulevard home game of the week.
Appliance or two, AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Today's game is brought to you by Dealer Collision, Coral Canyon Golf Course, Beauty and Associates, Fabulous Freddy's, Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, and Great Harvest Bread Company.
Blockbuster trade in the NBA, Caden. Atlanta has just traded Trae Young to the Washington Wizards for C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert.
Interesting. I knew Trae Young was on the trade block, and this was going to be happening sooner or later, so they finally found a deal. Interesting trade-off, we'll say.
Yeah. Go be part of a rebuild in Washington. They got a young core there. Ethan Ott and the Panthers going to work. He'll give it up to Ojegba. Tough catch, but J.O. has his dribble, uses it now. Keeps that dribble going. Nearly traveled, but gets the kick over to Schmidt, and Schmitty for three, and down it goes.
And with that, the Pineview Panthers take the 1-point lead here to start the fourth quarter.
40 to 39. Back and forth we go. How many lead changes have we had tonight? 6 or 7 at least.
At least.
Openshaw, low block, got another one. Jack Openshaw.
Man, he has had himself a game down low. One of the keys to the game was Openshaw working the paint, and man, he has worked the paint tonight.
Andrus has 12. Arthur has 11, and Openshaw has 12. Those three have really carried the scoring load for Coach Chris Allred and the Thunder. Ojegwa's got 14, pacing the Panthers, but Tuller, Schmidt, and Ranson have all contributed. And that one off Cooper Ranson's foot, out of bounds. Turnover Panthers.
With D. Hills playing this man defense, he ended up with that switch off, so it was Openshaw and Ranson. Now, obviously, Openshaw is a much bigger guy, so taking the ball down low, not your strong suit. If you're Ranson, try to pull that back out and shoot over the guy.
41-40 Thunder with the possession now. Left wing, it's Tyson Arthur. Arthur just holding ball above his head. Gets it to White. Only 2 points tonight for Netta. A little hesitation. Netta, strong move. Can't score it. And last touched off Netta's hands. It'll be Pineview basketball.
Yeah, he's holding his left hand. I think that might have just jammed a finger on him, which anybody who's had a jammed finger from a basketball knows that does not feel great.
Schmidt thought about the trigger three. Gets it to Ransom for a better look. And in and out. No good. Ojegba offensive rebound. Kick out to Schmidt. Hard drive. Lay in. Left hand, right side. Caleb Schmidt, I see you, buddy.
He has the making so far of potentially being the star of the game on the Pineview side. He's looked phenomenal tonight.
He's got 13, 7 for Tuller, 8 for Ranson, and 14 for Ojegba. And those are the only 4 Panthers have scored tonight, Caden. 3 by Arthur. Back iron ricochets too strong. Ranson across the timeline. Flip it to Schmitty. Over to Ott. Back to Coop. Ranson hoists. And offensive rebound. Ott flying in. And now we got a timeout taken by Coach Pat Amico. Timeout's brought to you by Luke Udy and American Family Insurance. And it's 41-40 Thunder, Caden. We'll keep it right here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. And we catch our breath. What an intense second half. We got 5:20 to play in a tight one.
We do. This has been an insane third quarters into the fourth. And, I mean, now here we are with only 5:20 left here in the fourth quarter. A 1-point game, 1-score game. Man, we're in it.
Again, Scooter's Coffee stats, 12 for Openshaw, 11 for Arthur, 12 for Andrus. And then Ojegba has 14, 13 for Schmitty, 7 for Tuller, and 8 for Cooper Ranson. So really balanced for both teams. 5 players have scored for the Thunder. Only 4 players have scored tonight in the book for Coach Pat and the Panthers. They got the basketball right now with a 1-point edge. 42-41. J.O. going to work. Spin cycle off the window. Too strong. Rebound Openshaw.
Necessary rebound for the Thunder as they trail by 1. They need opportunities.
Chase inside to Jack. Jack doubled, trying to get the handle. He's on a knee, and Allred wants a timeout. Probably a good idea. Jack was in a little trouble there, Caden.
Real quick as well, a quick score update brought to you by Flint Company. 61-59, Dixie on top. Snow Canyon at the free throw line, so they could tighten this thing up here a little bit.
All right, they're going to stretch this to a full timeout. We'll step aside. We'll take just a 30, and we'll be right back in a tight one from the Thunderdome.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
If Region 9 basketball games are going to be like this every Wednesday and Friday, I'm in. Intensity is in the gym. Feel like this should be like wrapping up the season. Both these teams making a push for the playoffs. Instead, it's early January, and we got a tight one here. Thunder with the ball, trying to retake the lead. Andrus reverse off the top of the scoreboard, and it's a dead ball. It hit the wiring above the shot clock. Wouldn't have counted if it went.
And that's just a fortunate turnover on the Pineview side. Unfortunate, obviously, for the Thunder. But in a close game like this, any of those turnovers are huge.
Later on, we'll be naming our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game, and I don't think we've seen it yet, Caden.
I don't know if we have. I think we got a game winner in here somewhere.
Nearly is still out top. Pineview retains. Ojegba whips it over. Tuller wide open three. No. Schmidt on the rebound, fouled by Andrus. And Caleb Schmidt, I believe, will be given 2 free throws here. Was he shooting it? No, they're going to say on the floor. It would have been an alley-oop shot.
It would have been. It would have been. I don't think he was in the act of shooting.
Andrus, though, you got to love, he fights for every rebound. He's just a guard, 6-foot guard, and he fights for everything. But he's there just a split second late. He gets charged with the foul. That's only his second. Ojeba clearing out. Wants to go one-on-one. Netta, Twifa guarding him. I want to see that matchup. I want to see it. But instead he goes to Ranson. Ranson drives in, scores it. Left-handed from the right side. Hanging with Mr. Coop. Coop Ranson. Arthur answering, no. But a foul. It's a block called against the Thunder. We catch our breath. Coming up, we'll have the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. We'll pick our, like I mentioned, AWP Playmaker Play of the Game. We'll name our Jersey Mike Sub of the Game and our Findlay Subaru Star of the Game. In the pregame show, our Star Watch, we had Arthur, who has not disappointed. Tyson Arthur has 11 tonight. And we went with Cooper Ranson. And Ranson has 10 tonight. So both those guys right in the mix.
We'll tack another one on for Arthur with the made free throw, and that keeps it close. I mean, right now, Desert Hill's still just trying to push into this a little bit more.
And second one good as well.
Keep it a 1-point game.
TA, Tyson Arthur. Again, really been impressed with him. He's kind of burst on the scene. He's been an impact guy for Coach Allred in this Thunder team. Beautiful move. Schmidt, he scores it. Driving down the lane with the right hand. Caleb Schmidt with another bucket.
I like that extended drive there with the long strides to get to the basket, and he goes up outstretched in front of Openshaw off the glass for 2.
I got Schmidt. Of course, my stats unofficial, but I got him for 15 now. Team high. Driving. Arthur blocked away. Stolen away. Here comes Tuller. 2-on-2. They don't have numbers. Tuller's smart to pull it out. And now the Panthers can slow it up and work the half-court offense. They get it to Ojegba. Jelani, left-hand dribble, crossover fake, goes with that left hand, stays to the left. Now he goes back to the right, back to the left, and somehow it toilet bowls out, no good. Flip shot, no good on a rebound. Ball loose. It'll be Thunder basketball, I believe.
They're going to talk about it. I wonder if Ranson thought the shot clock was going off as he threw up that corner 3.
Let's take another look. They say Pineview basketball.
It might have been. It might have been.
I couldn't tell. Well, Chase had a chance to grab it, and he didn't, so I think Chase thought it was going to be Thunder basketball. Schmidt. Oh, wide open. Ethan Ott. Baseline jumper. Got it. Nothing but the bottom.
Ethan Ott getting involved with the easy bucket.
First points of the game for EO. And Panthers lead 48-43. 5-point edge with just 2:15 to go. Timeout on the floor. We will take it. Don't touch that dial. Full timeout. We'll be back in our Boulevard Home Game of the Week on the Fan Sports Network and streaming on KSL Sports tonight.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the quarter field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Back here, Jadon Blake in the crowd tonight. Legendary PGA Tour player. Just made his 500th career tour start last year at the Black Desert Championship. And, of course, tight one tonight between the Panther and the Thunder. And a tight one over the Jungle right now between Dixie and Snow Canyon. Let's get you a Flynn Company's update real quick.
Yeah, quick timeout was taken by Snow Canyon. They trailed by 3, 65-62. Sounds blocked away.
How much time left, Caden?
15 seconds left, and Snow Canyon ball down by 3.
So maybe a 3 to put it to overtime. A spin cycle move, and Tyson Arthur gets it to go. He's had a nice night.
Nice night indeed. Trying to keep this thing close. The Panthers haven't given up their lead for a while now.
Arthur has a team-high 15. Shot won't go for Ojegba. Rebound, Andrus. Andrus across half court. Thunder down by 3, 48-45, 135 left. Woo-wee. Eventually, we'll get you the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show, but we got a good finish in tap.
Wow. Snow Canyon just tied it up with 4 seconds left.
So Dixie is tied with 4 seconds left to try to walk it off and win over at Snow Canyon at the Jungle. That's a big 3. Let me guess, Reggie Mackey?
Honestly, wasn't sure. It was on the far side.
Okay.
That might have been Cade Kelch, and it was an and one, so transfer a 4-point play.
Oh, my goodness. You didn't tell me that.
I just realized that. I'm watching 2 games at once over here, buddy.
You're doing great. Jack Openshaw, nothing but net. He's got 14 from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Remember, tomorrow and Friday, free car washes as Freddy's celebrates 25 years and 25 cents off per gallon of gas. Uh-oh. Missed that second one, so he splits a pair. 48-46. Panthers by 2. 1:15 to go. Thunder need a stop. Panthers want to talk about what they want to do. Coach Amico takes a full timeout. Brought to you by Luke Udy. You know this guy. I know shopping for insurance isn't fun until you save a lot of money, so get a free quote. Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. See how much he can save you today. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Don't want to miss a thing. 1:10 to go. Panthers by 2 here at Desert Hills High School.
2, 1, 0.
Welcome to House of Jump, where gravity meets excitement. Jump, dunk, and dodge your way into a world of laughter and adrenaline. Whether you're a high-flying pro or just looking to defy gravity, House of Jump is where the thrill begins. Elevate your fun, slam dunk like a champion, and dodge obstacles with style. House of Jump is where every moment is a soaring adventure. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to our house, the House of Jump, or purchase Jump Time online at houseofjump.com.
One final that's now in the books. Hurricane won against Cedar 68-54. So Hurricane now 2-2 in region play. We'll see Hurricane in our next broadcast on Friday night. We'll have Crimson and Hurricane right here the same way you're accessing this game tonight. What's going on over at Snow Canyon, Caden?
Timeout taken. Here's the free throw that could put Snow Canyon on top. I'll let you know if he hits it.
Okay.
And he missed it.
Oh, so we stay tied.
And Dixie
probably want a timeout.
Took it down to the end. Overtime.
Overtime at the Jungle. Will we have overtime in 2 games tonight? Well, we'll find out. Here we go. Panthers set to inbound, leading by 2. 1:10 on the clock. Cooper Ranson gives it up to Tuller. Tuller to Schmidt. Schmitty backing his way down. Good defense by Andrews. Forces a misfire. Open shot rebound. Thunder can tie it with the bucket. Take the lead with a triple. 48 seconds to go. Big possession in Region 9 tonight. Netta over to Andrus. Back to Netta. Over to the corner. Arthur drives hard. Lay-in. No, but an offensive foul called on Tyson Arthur.
Wow. That's a tough call.
Take another look.
This is where I do not envy being an official.
Hard drive. Yeah, he's
Tuller is set.
There's no restricted area in high school. College or pros, they waive that off.
Yeah.
It's a block. He's in the restricted. High school, there's no restricted area. He was set. I think that's the right call. Hard, though, because he's so far underneath the rim. You wouldn't get away with that at the next level, but this is high school.
That's right.
And as far as the letter of the law, the official got it right. 31 and a half seconds to go. And now the strategy comes in for Coach Allred. Do you go 10, 15 seconds, try to get the steal before you foul here?
It's tough. I mean, maybe.
Shot clock's off.
Shot clock's off. You got to do something. That's right.
You can't let
I would say definitely you're trying to steal an inbound pass, but you also don't want to give them too much time on the clock after the free throws anyway. So, you want to give yourself plenty of time. You don't want to give them time back. It's tough because it's a 2-point lead. You got to try to hope for a miss here, and that's always tough to do.
Yeah, I agree. 31 and a half seconds left in regulation. We already got one game in overtime between Dixie and Snow Canyon. Hurricane has already won in Cedar tonight. Girls will take the stage tomorrow night. The marquee game is the Desert Hills girls here at home taking on the undefeated Dixie Lady Flyers. Ojegba gets it into Ranson. They go for the steal. It's deflected out of bounds. And they say it's Desert Hills ball off of Ranson. Wow. Wow, what a big call. Ranson is pleading his case. The official saying it went off your knee. We will see if we can get another look for our viewers on the Fan Sports Network or YouTube or KSL Sports. We'll keep it right here. And that was a big call, Caden, in a crucial moment. They doubled in the corner.
Yeah, they did. It was, like you say, crucial call indeed. We'll see if we can try to get a replay potentially of that. We'll work on it. But
that's the charge. That's
play.
The charge block play.
We'll work on it here. But as we're getting that done, 28 seconds left. 2-point game. Thunder have a chance here. Here's the thing: you don't need a three. You just need enough to tie this game up, and then from there, force Pineview to try to make it, right? You're going to have to force them to win this one. Don't want to foul. You don't want to do anything. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. I'm seeing the previous play. We're trying to find that replay on that.
Oh, there it was right there.
Double team. Take it. We have it.
We're working on it.
Watching that live, I couldn't tell, Caden.
I couldn't tell either.
Both teams have talked things over, and it's going to be Desert Hills ball.
We'll take a quick look at it.
Yeah, I don't think we caught it there.
Oh, just the tail end of it.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't think we captured it. Have to watch it on the replay later. Netta for three to take the lead. Back iron, no. And we've got a push-off foul
against Desert Hills
on the Thunder.
That's going to go against Openshot, I believe, is what they just said. Did I see 34?
And now I think you got about 5 seconds, maybe one pass to try to steal it, and then you got to put the Panthers on the line.
Openshot with 4 fouls as well, so keep that in mind. Openshot with 4.
Pineview is a 74% free throw shooting team. Desert Hills came into tonight. That was kind of one of their struggles. Only 57% from the free throw line.
Right. Yeah, that's going to be either. This might be how the game is won is by free throws at this point. You know, if there's not another chance for Desert Hills to get a turnover like that on the last play, they are going to have to go into the foul game, and Pineview's going to have to make those, really, right? That's going to be the big part here. Big part of this game is making those free throws.
Desert Hills is 10 of 13 tonight from the line. Pineview, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for 10 tonight from the free throw line. Unofficial Scooter's Coffee stats. So Panther basketball. Netta missed that straightaway three, and then the loose ball rebound on Desert Hills on Openshaw, his fourth. They get it into Ranson. That's who they want shooting, and a quick foul. Probably could have stuck with that double team a little longer, but you're not shooting yet. You've got to get to 5. So one more foul will put the Panthers on the line.
And you got to make sure that it's not Openshaw. As I mentioned before, he's sitting there with 4 fouls.
And that
so for Openshaw, he's got to stay away from that fouling game, because otherwise you're out on your most impactful player you've had in the second half.
Now they should be shooting, right? That's 5.
That should have been 5.
The scoreboard still
the scoreboard
says
hasn't
4.
updated yet.
Oh, and now the other official said 2, right? Now they're going to have to go check the scorebook. That's 5.
That
Thumbs
is 5.
up. Yeah, they're shooting.
They haven't updated on the scoreboard yet. As of right now, it still says that it was Andrus's foul, but I think that one just went to Wifa.
Yeah. I think the officials have done a pretty good job tonight, don't you, Caden?
I think so. They've had some tough calls here. And, some of those, maybe for the viewers at home, could be looked at as controversial. But I've said this before. I do not envy being an official.
Ranson misses it. So it's going to stay a one-possession game. Ranson will have one more. 61% free throw shooter on the season, and he splits them, and it's a 3-point lead as the second one is good.
And then timeout quickly taken as well. So with 17.9 left to go and a 3-point lead for Pineview, Desert Hills with an opportunity, but it's 3 points. You know what they're going to be doing here.
Schmidt has 15, 14 for Ojagba, 11 for Cooper Ranson. Tueller has 7. 3 in double figures. Also, same scenario for Desert Hills. 15 for Arthur, 13 for Openshaw, and 12 for Andrus. It's about as tight as you can get it on a Wednesday night in Region 9 basketball.
Well, speaking of some tight basketball, how about this? The Dixie Flyers and Snow Canyon Warriors in overtime. Right now, Dixie leads 71-69. Dixie ball with 35 seconds left.
Thunder student section getting into it. Cheerleaders trying to fire them up.
And Dixie scored, so make that a 2-possession game under 30 seconds to play. I think Dixie might have just put this one away potentially. I don't know. Some Candy just hit a big 3.
Okay.
we'll keep our tabs on that one.
Expect the unexpected, as I always say in Region 9 basketball. Will we have a wild finish here? Thunder got to go the length of the floor. 17.9 on the clock. They get it in. Andrus has it, and he's fouled. Fouled by Nate Tueller. That's only their third, so they drain a little clock.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. At this point,
I think
for Pineview, if you keep fouling them, eventually you'll force them to the free throw line to only shoot 2, right?
Correct.
And that is a strategy that some teams will implement.
Yep, I bet they drain 5 more and then go for a steal again, and if they foul, oh well. Inside Netta, all alone, he missed the lay-in. Oh my goodness, he missed the lay-in. They were trying to go for the quick 2. He was wide open, and he missed it, and Pineview's going to escape. They're 3-1 in region. Thunder dropped to 1-3. You really needed a 3, and I think last second, Tawaifa kind of realized, I probably should have kicked that out. And he ended up missing it. There still would have been time to foul. He had about 3.5, 4 seconds when he missed that bunny right in the lane.
And I think it was actually Andrus before that who realized he needed a 3. Saw Tawaifa all alone down low and was like, I just have to go to this guy. This is my open teammate. And I can't hold on to this ball any longer. I picked up my dribble. I got to move. So unfortunate ending there for the Thunder, where I would have loved to have seen them at least get a chance at a shot.
Yeah. Wild one tonight. Pineview on the road grabs a win. Going to stay at least 2 in the RPI going into Friday's game. And for Desert Hills, oh so close, but they come up short. Would have been a huge win for the Thunder. Just couldn't quite come up with a big play down the stretch.
Yeah, it would have been huge, but again, like you mentioned, that play just didn't happen. They needed a 3, and they didn't even get an opportunity at a 3-point shot. So that's it. That's game over, 49-46. Pineview getting another win.
Here's that net of 3 on that previous possession. That was a really good look that would have tied it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Netta down
would have put
low.
them on top. They were down 2, and then Ranson hit 1 free throw, and so that would have put them on top.
Yeah. So they had some chances, though, and I think Coach Ulrich could probably spin that as a positive, but this one's going to sting a little bit for the Thunder.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But I will say for Desert Hills, I know it's a loss. It's not a bad loss in the RPI because you lost to a good team. But what it does is it maybe gives you some confidence to realize we can go out there and play with the best of them. Remember, this is a Pineview team that took down the number 1 team in 4A already in Provo. And they went toe-to-toe with a really good team in Hurricane. This is as good of a basketball game as Desert Hills has played maybe all season as well. And I know it's a loss. You don't love to see that. But not a lot of teams are holding Pineview to 49 points. Not a lot of teams are playing them within 3 points. Let's check out a replay here of that final play of the game.
Let's take a look. Here we go. Holbrook Asphalt replay.
And that's, again, that missed 3.
Yeah, that was the previous possession there. They split the free throws, and then after that, they come up empty. 49-46 the final here from the Thunderdome. Let's take a break. When we come back, we got to hand out some awards. Our AWP Playmaker, our Finley Subaru Star Watch, our Jersey Mike Sub of the Game. Get you a complete rundown on all the stats. Put a bow on this one. We'll see if we can get a post-game guest as well, as it's a final. 49-46. Pineview gets the win over Desert Hills, live on the Fan Sports Network and the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's Happiness Served Daily on River Road.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Welcome back, everybody. Post-game brought to you by Dr. Cody Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. See why so many parents choose Dr. Cody for the kids' dental needs. They got the exam, the x-rays, the teeth cleaning for new patients. One low price, just $99. Give them a call. Go to Best of Southern Utah, Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster, putting a bow on this one here in our Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. And, Caden, we were treated to almost an instant classic there. Maybe needed overtime for it truly to go to that mark, but it was a good one nonetheless. 3-point win for Pineview.
3-point win for Pineview, and I would dare say that this game was one of the most defensive games that I've seen in Region 9 in a while as well. I mean, not a lot of times do you keep it under 50 points, and with both teams staying under 50 here, this was a little bit low scoring. By the way, we did get a final out of Snow Canyon High School. Dixie got the win there by 3, 75-72, I believe was the final score. So Dixie continuing to get some wins. But, back here, though, at Desert Hills High School, listen, I think the Thunder are still going to be a tough team to play against, a tough team to beat. Maybe not as deep in the bench as they would like when it comes to scoring. I think Pineview could probably say the same, though, since nobody came off the bench besides Cooper Ranson, who normally is a starter.
Right.
But Ranson coming off the bench was the only scoring.
So
again,
by the
normally
letter,
a starter, but give it, you take it as you will.
But by the letter of the law, he's probably your Jersey Mike sub of the game.
Letter of the law, Jersey Mike sub of the game, Cooper Ranson.
Yeah, get it Mike's way. They got a nice deal going on the Jersey Shore with chips and a drink for, I think, $10.99 for a limited time this month over at Jersey Mike's. Stop by Southern Utah Jersey Mike's today. 49-40, the victory. Our Finley Subaru star of the game. It's tough tonight because both teams had 3 guys in double figures, and you could make a case for any of the 6 as the star of the game. I loved what Schmitty did in the second half. I loved what Ranson and Tuller did in the second half. J.O. had the big first half with 11, but he ended with, I think, 14 by my count. And had Arthur made one more bucket, maybe instead of that charge, he probably would have been the player of the game. Or had maybe Tawaifa, made that 3 late, he would have been the play of the game award winner. Let's take another look here at the final play here as time was winding down. See if you can see the game clock. About 4 seconds left, and then they run out the clock there. Needed the 3. Pineview kind of lured him in by leaving him open.
Yeah.
I think if Pat Amico did that intentionally, that is a good coaching job by him.
You see Andrus take a step inside the 3-point line, and as soon as he did, the defenders backed off. They said, let him shoot the 2.
Yep.
That's fine. We don't care. At that point, enough time had ticked off the clock that you were okay with that. You're okay with it because worst case scenario, you inbound the ball, you foul, you go to the free throw line, make
Not
a
much
couple.
time left.
3 seconds left to try to make a buzzer beater. That's tough to do. So I liked the strategy that Pineview implemented with that. Once Andrus stepped inside the 3-point line, the defenders just went and guarded anybody who was beyond it, and that left Tawaifa open down low. Obviously missed that shot and the opportunity to at least make it a 1-point game, but again, too far gone at that point for the Thunder.
49-46, Panthers get the win. 3 in double figures led by Arthur with 15 in the loss for the Thunder. 3 in double figures, and Schmitty leading the way with 15, Ojegba 14. These are unofficial stats by me, and 10 for Cooper Ranson tonight. So Tuller had 7 by my count. And for Desert Hills, Caden, they got to go back to the drawing board. For Pineview, they're now 3-1, and they're going to stay really high up there, at least in number 2. They were a little bit behind Provo in the RPI, but they're in a really good spot going into the meat of the Region 9 schedule ahead this month in January. So Pineview gets a win. Who do you want to go with as the official Finley Subaru star of the game tonight? You want to go Caleb Schmidt? That's kind of what
I was going to go Schmidt. That was going to be my vote for sure, just because that second half, I mean, he was the guy that was creating baskets, right? When it came down to it, this was a very defensive game, and his defense was stellar as well. But in a game where you need buckets, he was the guy that got you buckets.
I want to thank some sponsors. This game moved really fast. I want to thank the City of St. George Rec Center, Dealer Collision Center, Coral Canyon Golf Course, some of our sponsors, Honolulu Grill, House of Jump, a couple that I hadn't get a chance to mention yet tonight, Bucks Ace Hardware. We did mention Mountain Mike's Pizza. But officially, let's name our Finley Subaru star of the game, Caleb Schmidt, who leads the Panthers in scoring tonight by my count in a 3-point, hard-fought Region 9 victory, 49-46, the final on the Wilkinson scoreboard. We're off tomorrow night. Kate and I will have the night off. Dusty, you get the night off tomorrow night. But we will have Rod Zundel working Utah Tech at Cal Baptist. That'll be our next live broadcast.
The WAC leading Utah Tech.
Yes, undefeated.
Currently
Utah
undefeated
Tech.
in WAC play.
And Cal Baptist 0-3.
As a team that everyone had slated to be one of the best in this conference, they have started off really slow.
Coach Croy and Coach Judkins have had some battles dating back to the old Pac West days.
Yeah, a long time.
So they'll go down to Riverside. We'll have it for you tomorrow night live on the Fan Sports Network. And then Friday we'll be back to the Hardwood. We'll be over at the Field House at Crimson Cliffs. Mustangs, great start for them. They're 9-4. And they will be hosting Hurricane. Hurricane did go up to Cedar. Always tough to go to Cedar. They got a win tonight.
They're 2-2 now in region play.
Correct. Yeah, 68-54, 14-point win on the road for the Tigers.
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one on Friday.
And then the final in overtime for the Jungle, Dixie grabs the win tonight over Snow Canyon. But, man, they had their hands full, didn't they?
They did. They did. Snow Canyon hit some big shots. 2 major threes, one to close out the game and ultimately led to a 4-point play that tied it up, sent it to overtime. They hit another one that made it a 1-point game in overtime, but couldn't capitalize on any of that and get the win. Dixie was able to pull it out. But big game there from Snow Canyon as well. I mean, we're looking at the top 6 of the 7 teams in the region being anybody that can beat anybody. It's been insane.
Expect the unexpected. Region 9 basketball, we're getting into January. It's go time, and we will see you back for more Region 9 basketball on Friday from Crimson Cliffs. Hurricane Tigers, Crimson Cliffs Mustangs, tomorrow night Utah Tech. In the meantime, check out Caden's new podcast. Caden, tell everybody a little bit about the podcast. I know Monday you broke down a lot of the Region 9 basketball. You tried to fix the college football playoff on Tuesday.
Yeah, so we got a couple. We've got Southern Utah Sports Report, where it's just Southern Utah, where we break down everything from high school to college to – we try to stick it with our local pros every so often as well. Keep it with Vegas and Salt Lake, which, by the way, Winter Classic coming to Salt Lake City next year.
That's
for
cool.
you hockey fans. Utah Mammoth at Rice-Eccles Stadium, which is going to be pretty sweet.
Well, they won't have the ice melting in January.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't have to worry about the Florida problems they had this last week. So, that's fun. So we got Southern Utah Sports Report podcast. Plus, From the Bleachers, it's always been a radio show. We're sticking with that as a podcast as well, bringing you some more national content through that show. But, it's been fun diving into the podcast world. All of that can be found on the fansportsnetwork.com.
Of course, we'll have a recap of all 3 Region 9 games tomorrow morning. Paul and I will be in for the drive, plus the latest and greatest. A big trade in the NBA tonight. Trae Young is now a Washington Wizard. So lots to talk about. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. For Dusty Allen, for Sky Jones, Caden Formaster, this has been the Boulevard Home Game of the Week, live on the Fan Sports Network. And it's a win for the road team. The Pineview Panthers win it by 3, 49-46. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.